Have you noticed something? You walk into a restaurant just to spend just 5,000 naira, something little, but somehow you end up spending over 20,000 naira. You didn't feel pressured, you didn't feel manipulated, you didn't feel chased. In fact, you enjoyed the experience. So what really happened? Was the food magical? Not exactly. It was the waiter. The way they welcome you, the way they ask questions, the way they recommended something confidently, the way they handle your hesitation, the way they casually said, "Will you like to add this to your menu?" That is not random. It is a system. And in this video, I'll break down the exact frameworks that waiters use in guiding buying decisions and how to apply it in your business to handle objections smoothly, increase your order value, and close more sales without sounding desperate or pushy. So if you sell anything, either digital, coaching, consultation, this video will completely change how you approach sales conversations. So let's get right into it. Sell like a waiter. In this video, you're going to learn a whole lot, and we're going to be looking at how waiters sell in a restaurant. So we're going to be using the selling techniques of waiters to help our sales processes. So the core idea is that waiters don't push food to your neck. They only guide you to make a good decision for yourself. And what they do the best is that they try to build comfort first. When you enter a restaurant, they are very nice to you. They are giving you the right place to sit and all of that, and they ask you smart questions. What would you like to get and all of that. So they make recommendation for you, right? Okay. So if you say, okay, I want to get rice, you say, okay, you can also add this to it and all of that. So they upsell to you without pressure, and they close naturally. That is what you need to be doing also in your sales processes. And sales lesson you can learn from this is that people don't resist being served, they resist being sold. If it is clear that you want to collect people money, you want to buy, you want to sell your stuff fast, people will resist you. But if you come as a servant, you want to serve them, you are presenting yourself as a servant to serve them, they are not going to resist you, because everybody loves to be served. So step one of selling like a waiter is warm welcome. Now this always disarm resistance, and I do this a lot. Whenever a new person comes to my DM, I'll be like, "Welcome to my space, how can I help you?" That's a warm welcome, right? So when you enter a restaurant, the waiter doesn't say, "Come and buy this, come and buy this." No, they say, "Good evening, how are you?" So they try to make you feel at home. They try to start with connection, right? So that you can lower your defenses, right? It creates a psychological safety for you, right? So example of this is, instead of saying that this program is 50,000, no, say, quick question, what are you currently struggling with in your ad? Why it works? Why this works is that comfort increases compliance. Now when you allow people to be, they feel at home, they're going to listen to you, they're going to comply with whatever you are telling them. So make your prospect, let them feel at home, give them a warm welcome, have a conversation that will make them feel relaxed before you start selling, right? So step two is that ask before you recommend. Now we have talked about this over and over in this series. Asking is for you to be able to diagnose what is really wrong with them. So a waiter will ask you something like, "Are you in the mood for something light or heavy? Do you have any allergy?" So these questions, they are asking these questions so that they can know how to properly serve you. And that is what you should do also in your sales process. So in sales, ask questions like, what are you currently doing? What is not working? What result do you want to get? Now these three things will make them feel heard. It will reverse pain point and to make your offer custom like this. It fits their problem, right? So objection reduces when people feel understood. If you don't ask question, if you don't diagnose first, you don't know what people are going through, and you will not be able to understand them. And when your prospect already have a feeling that you don't understand them, they won't buy from you no matter what. So step three is recommend with authority. Recommend with authority. Don't be afraid to sell. No, don't be afraid to sell. A waiter will say something like, "Most people love this grill salon. it is our bestseller, right? So they give you the orientation that okay, people are getting it, you can also get it, right? So they can recommend something for you. In sales, you should also, once you have a social proof, say, sell with confidence, recommend, don't present, speak with certainty, use proof. Example is, based on what you have told me, the pro package makes more sense because it fits X and Y. So you have a pro package, you have a medium package, you can sell the highest one with confidence, right? So you sell with confidence, don't sell with timidity. Confidence reduce hesitation. It shows that you know what you are doing. So step 4 is handle objection like a menu adjustment. Yes, handle objection like a menu adjustment. If someone says it's expensive, a waiter doesn't argue. They say no problem. We also have this option, right? So they don't say it doesn't, it's not expensive. No, they don't argue with you. They only tell you another option that is lesser. You also, that what you should do. In sales objection, you should acknowledge them, acknowledge their objection, reassure them, and redirect them to another offer that you have. So if the objection is too expensive, you can say something like, I understand. Most of our clients feel that way initially, but they made it back within 30 days. Would you like to see how? You see that? So you acknowledge the objection, reassure them, and redirect them to the buying process. Step 5, upsell naturally, and that is what waiters they know how to do. Once you have ordered your food, you say, okay, what about this? What about this? Waiter will say something like, will you like fries with this or with that? Will you like to add plantain? So they are already upselling. Even though you did not plan to buy plantain before, they are already upselling. They are already telling you more of their product. Some of them will say, okay, will you like a drink? I say, yeah, bring it. He did not plan to buy a drink, but they have upselled there. You also always upsell, especially if you have a lot of packages. Always upsell in your sales. Don't just stick to what they come and buy from you. You can tell them, okay, I also have this program, this can help you with this, and if you add it with this, it's going to help you. So offer upgrade after commitment. So just complimentary offer. So example is, since you are joining the course, do you want the mentorship add-ons? It gives you direct feedback. So assumption does not close deals. Assumption does not close deals. But when you ask them, you are able to what? You are able to upsell to them. Step 6, close like it is normal. Waiter don't say, are you sure you want to buy this? They say, great choice, I will place the order. So example, so you want more constant leads and better targeting? Let's get you started today. Then should I send the payment link? Silence, then they let them respond. So don't be afraid to ask for the pay. Don't be afraid to ask for the pay, because that is how you make your money, right? So let us recap. Warm welcome, diagnose, recommend confidently, reframe objection, upsell naturally, and close the sale. That's just it. I believe you have learned something in this video. If yes, ensure that you like, you comment, you subscribe, and see you in the next one.